You step out of line, you make one false move, you're out of here. Don't think you're the first.
Come on, fuckos, let's go for a ride.
Hello everyone, my name is Easy and welcome to another episode of Easy Does It, where we review and react to YouTube channels and sometimes give daily vlogs. Now, this week we're going to check out a YouTube channel called Mojo, WatchMojo.com. They've been around for a long time, since since 2007. They're from Canada. They've got a huge following of 25 million subscribers. That is huge. But they've been on for a very, very long time. They have a few other channels as well. And basically they do, it's like a list channel. It's another list type channel. Mainly various pop culture, politics, movies, television, biographies, an origin list. Just a variety of stuff. We are going to check out one of their videos called The Top Scariest Horror Villains of All Time. Most generally, these list channels that do this kind of stuff, a lot of times they get it wrong. They know they get it wrong because they get tons of comments. It's like, hey, you forgot this or forgot that. They do it all the time. You can't go by these list channels. This is just their opinion of what they think is the best, which, like I said, is usually wrong. Alright, so we're going to see what Mojo.com thinks is the top villains of all time. Now, I liked Pennywise.
Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 scariest horror villains of all time fan rank.
Hi, Andrew Tejada. I'm a writer and
I liked Pennywise, but Pennywise the clown was cool.
For this list,
but
we're looking back over the most terrifying and chill-inducing antagonists.
The villain was actually a giant alien spider at the end. It wasn't Pennywise. So I can't count that as one of the best villains, because the clown was cool, but the real villain, the alien spider, was not. It was dumb.
Number 10, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th franchise.
Looking for this? Because it completes your outfit.
January 13th being
I never did watch the remake.
Fan-ranked topic. So what better way
I watched all the other ones. I just never watched the remake.
I think a lot of people kind of took cues from Jason in terms of how they approach. It's be big.
I don't get why they're showing these guys.
Kill everybody you can.
Single-handedly making hockey masks the most terrifying sports equipment of all time. Jason Voorhees oozes intimidation.
But
he's managed to be one of the
he's
most
a cool villain, but he's not the best.
There, able to kill you with just about anything he can get his hands on.
Hey!
And the fact that he just keeps resurrecting kind of got stupid. It got lame.
Our fan rank discussion also delved into just how much of a badass Jason is compared to his horror contemporary.
Well, yeah, you
As his
can't
murderous
die. You
panache
can't.
keeps us compelled
He's been
to
blown
watch
up,
through the
shot, what? Everything. He's been killed 100 times.
It
You can't
just
kill
won't be
him. He just
summer camp
keeps
without
coming.
Jason Voorhees.
That's the
Number
only thing
9,
that makes him a
Jigsaw
badass.
Saw franchise.
No, absolutely not.
You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
John Kramer's debilitating cancer may not make him a physically challenging foe, but sometimes all it takes are theatrics and a little.
No,
elbow
I
grease to
didn't
get the
think
blood
he was
pumping
like a
and
great
spilling.
villain. He was okay, but he wasn't that good of a
Picture,
villain.
you're going about daily activities until suddenly you're abducted and wake up in one of Jigsaw's deadly traps. Worst case scenario, you die in grisly and painful fashion. Best case scenario, you make it out brutally maimed with a lifetime of trauma to look forward to.
Jigsaw, it's like you dropped a candy bar once, and he's like, you know what? I think you need to appreciate being chocolate, and he puts you in a chocolate pack.
Normally, Jigsaw's games can be won, but some of John's apprentices don't play nearly as fairly, making the whole experience even deadlier.
You have a choice. Scream or don't.
As David Strauss put it in our live rank comments, you'll never see him coming. Number 8, The Entity. It Follows.
Right.
The
This
most
is
recent
a-
villain on our rank, the unnamed entity from It Follows, is terrifying merely in how conceptually simple it is.
It could look like
Um,
something you know. Or it could be a
This is a
stranger
newer horror flick.
Whatever helps it get close to you.
Essentially a supernatural STD, the entity is unstoppable.
90%
and it
of the
slowly
newer horror
pursues to
flicks
kill you, no
I
matter
have not
where you are.
watched
You can try passing
because
it
they're
off to someone
trash.
else, but eventually
I don't like
it'll make
most
its
of the
way
new
back to you
horror
and
flicks
end
at
you.
all.
Like the idea that you can never
After like
know for
2000,
sure if
they just
the
took.
guy
It's not just horror flicks. Just about everything got started
A
getting
guy
really bad.
is existentially terrifying.
I've never heard of the entity.
It's the sheer paranoia that
I
gets
will
to us
probably
with this
never
entry,
watch it.
as the entity's shape-shifting abilities would have us forever questioning whether the person walking towards us was actually our friend. Everyone else's inability to see the entity would also make us
Yeah,
feel
this looks
extremely
dumb.
isolated, as we constantly fret over if and when it'll eventually
I definitely
find
don't care
us.
about watching this movie. It looks
Everything's
dumb.
okay.
Number 7, Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. Whereas many slashers get by being slow and quiet,
Okay.
Leatherface is neither of those things.
So I have seen a few of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
Granted, Leatherface may not
But
be the most
they just keep pumping him out.
intellectually inclined villain on our list.
And I don't know,
But
well,
lax in
why.
brains, he more than makes up for in intensity.
The original,
Seldom seen without his titular chainsaw.
See, the
Leatherface
newer
won't mince
shit,
words as
no.
it quickly takes
I
convincing you.
I won't watch
Of
the newer
all
stuff because it's
trademark
just
weapons
dumb.
these villains have in their arsenals,
But the
you
original
ensure
movie
as
was
quite
pretty
a
good.
painful death as the one Leatherface has in store for you.
Sally, I hear something. Stop. Stop.
It's also based on an
Forget any
actual
consolation
serial
either,
killer.
as his
So
family is liable to put you in a stew or a lampshade. By the way, special
So I was
shout out to
okay
the
with
fans who put Leatherface
the
here
original
in our live
movies.
poll.
We have Leatherface at
But the
36%,
newer ones are
The
just
Entity
trash.
at 29, and Jigsaw at 24.
I don't care for them.
So I think, yeah, interesting.
Number 6, Michael Myers, Halloween franchise.
Well, of course, Michael Myers is on this list. If Jason is on this list,
It's doubtful if the slasher genre would be
And
what
I
it is
liked
today without
Michael Myers, the Halloween
It's
series,
For me, it's The Mask. It's just
until they got to.
most terrifying images of it. Yeah, it's whenever I watch.
They should have
Star Trek
stopped
episode,
after
I can't
movie
go to sleep
6.
that night.
Essentially,
I think
the
that's the
prototypical hulking,
cult of
slow-moving
Michael
force,
Myers or some
Michael
shit.
Myers has dug his
The
way
Curse
into
of
a
Michael
collective
Myers or something like
nightmares
that.
With little more than
After that
breathing
one,
and
they
a
should have stopped.
terrifying mask. That
Everything
is one
after
of the
that
most
has been
unnerving
trash.
movie scores of all time.
I've hated all the new ones.
Get in there, come on, Tommy. Now lock the door.
Perhaps what's made Michael such a perennial figure in the genre
And that movie
is his
made
unstoppable
Jamie Lee
motivations.
Curtis.
Sure, some sequels have tried to demystify him
Because
in
she
this
wasn't
way
really
before,
that good
but
of an
it's questioning
actress
just how
until that movie.
And why a
It made her.
6-year-old boy would suddenly become pure and utter evil that chills us to our bones.
I absolutely
it also
hated-
doesn't help that he's incredibly strong and nigh unkillable.
Absolutely hated the Rob
Number
Zombie
5,
versions. It
Sadako
was just
Yamamura
absolutely
/ Samara
trash.
Morgan, The Ring franchise. Few
The
horror
Ring?
franchises have crossed
Really?
continents and languages
Come on.
quite like The Ring.
That movie was so fucking lame. I hated The Ring. What was the other one?
Whether you want to call her by her original Japanese name Sadako or by the
There was
Americanized
another
Samara,
Japanese
this little ghost girl means
franchise that
serious
got
business.
real popular too. Not just The Ring. There was another one. It was a ghost.
Speaking of making ordinary things terrifying,
A ghost
we can't
story,
escape the
too.
notion that she's on the other side of our
That-
television sets. And if
like
they
the-
ever
The
turn
Grudge.
aside, You can
That
bet
was
we'll
it.
be
The
out there.
Grudge.
Samara, I don't.
I didn't
have
care for them. I thought they
feeling
were
about,
dumb.
But when I think of her crawling out of the TV, it makes my stomach flip.
Much
Whatever.
like the entity,
It's
there's
dumb.
really no defense against Samara once your 1 week is up. Unless you've got the cheat code, you're doomed.
That story was lame. Oh no, can't watch the videotape. That's gonna kill you.
Terrified live stream
So
commenters like Isabel Brown as a child. And you know what? We're right there with you, Isabel. Number 4, Dracula / Count Orlok, Dracula, and Nosferatu franchises.
Now I know of this
Groundbreaking
movie.
as
I
they
just
were, some
I've
of the
never
classic
seen
movie
any of them.
monsters don't always
Nosferatu
hold
or
up with modern
the one they just
sensibilities.
showed. I've never
Dracula
seen
and
those.
Count Orlok, on the other hand, totally different story.
Let me live, please.
Yeah, see, I've never seen any of these, you know, the old Dracula movies. I've never seen any of them.
Essentially both lifted from Bram Stoker's original Dracula novel.
Yeah, see, I've
these two
seen
counts
Bram
actually
Stoker's
go about
Dracula,
injecting fear
the,
into the same story
90s
in different
version.
ways. Whereas Dracula can be
But I
debonair
haven't seen
and
any of the
frighteningly
others.
hypnotic, Orlok from Nosferatu is much more monstrous in appearance, quick to terrify with
I've
his
always wanted to
gangly
watch
limbs
him,
and
though,
iconic shadow
just to
walking.
see.
The images of Max
Maybe
Schreck's
someday.
hands, illuminated against the wall is super creepy to me.
There's
But
a
yeah,
reason
Count
these two
Dracula is
characters have
definitely-
endured so long in fiction. It speaks
would be
to
a
our
huge
fear
one.
of the bloodthirsty other that is very
For a
real.
villain. I would probably see that one, 92. That one, I've seen that one. It was okay, but it wasn't like, he wasn't that scary or whatever.
Number 3, Pennywise. It franchise.
Again, like I said,
Come to the clowness.
I liked Pennywise.
We'll float down here.
I think he was a cool character. I didn't like the fact that at the end he's actually just a big dumb alien spider.
Pennywise is fear itself, basically. More to that point, this shape-shifting entity from the mind of Stephen King knows exactly how to get under your skin.
And that's another one where he gets in your mind and like can know you. He's not just like stomping around like breaking things. It's like he's trying to like get to you and like sees your truth and uses it against you.
While Pennywise the Dancing Clown is its most common form, it'll get to the root of your fear and exploit it just to make you all the tastier.
Tasty, tasty, beautiful fear.
But that's not its form. It's a giant spider. It's just an illusion.
There's something about the psychological intimacy this villain has with you that makes its haunts all the more unnerving. Not only that, but the dominating thrall it has over the town of Derry is a testament to its power and influence. The fact that we also don't definitively know its origins makes it all the more terrifying.
We do know its origins, you idiot. It's in the damn movie.
True on everything you ever.
It's an alien spider that crashed
Number 2.
into Earth and couldn't get home.
Franchise.
Alien? Really?
The xenomorphs from the Alien franchise are all nightmare-inducing.
I mean,
But
I
if we
guess
had to
I could
single out
see.
one specific character, as it were, the Queen is a villain all her own.
I guess I could see that maybe being on the list.
To all effects, the whole process of a xenomorph's life cycle is appalling. From the facehugger, to the chest burster, to the full-grown real deal. But it all starts with the Queen, laying disgusting egg sacs like it's nobody's business. And when it comes to going
I mean, the
toe-to-toe
original
with the
Alien
protagonist,
movie
she's no slouch either.
was pretty freaky. I'll give it that.
Encapsulating the xenomorph's deadliness as a whole.
But the rest of them weren't
Barton
really-
gifted us with a brilliant comment, quote,
They
"A
were more
xenomorph ain't
action-packed
getting its booty handed to it by
than
someone's
scary.
little sister, or as I said, preteen scream
But the
queens."
original, very first
Almost
one,
has a rhinestone
79.
to it, and I appreciate that.
Before we unveil
All
our
right,
top
was
pick,
kind of
here are
freaky.
a few honorable mentions. Chucky, Child's Play franchise. Funny and frightening in equal measure.
Okay, Chucky's a cool villain. But after a while, he got silly.
Art the Clown.
I would call it
Terrifier
scary.
franchise.
Okay.
A new horror movie clown.
Yeah,
to
this
haunt our dreams.
this Art the Clown bullshit is stupid. It's garbage. It's just dumb. That's why I hate
Pinhead.
the newer stuff.
Hellraiser franchise. This Hell Priest got a lot of love from the fans.
Okay,
to
Pinhead should have been on top of the list.
Ghostface. Scream
No.
franchise. He's a
Dumb.
big reason why these are some of our
Dumb.
favorite scary movies.
Ghostface is dumb. It's two guys in a
Before we
mask.
continue, be sure to subscribe
So
to our
dumb.
channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're
I
on
could
your
name
phone,
10
make sure
top
you go into your settings
villains
and
that
switch
are
on
far better.
notifications. Number 1, Freddy Krueger, a Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Okay.
Here's God.
This one I
When it
definitely
came down to
agree
it,
should
we
be on the
asked you
list.
Which of our top picks you found the scariest? And you unequivocally
Freddy
let us
Krueger
know
definitely-
that Freddy Krueger is the scariest horror movie villain.
We do Freddy at 54%. The
I'm not
Xenomorph
sure
at
if he's the
26, Dracula at
scariest, but he's
29.
definitely
Oh wow.
should be on the
I feel
list.
like, okay, like I feel like that's a fair rank.
As if he needed any introduction, Freddy works on basically every level. His design is terrifying, from his outfit to his night pans, his dream-walking abilities make him virtually inescapable, and the performance given from the incomparable Robert Englund puts him in a whole other league of terror.
This is it, gentlemen. Your big break in TV. Bitch.
As much as we chuckle from Freddy's sense of humor and sardonic wit, we scream even more from his scares, which is all you can really ask for from a dream demon. Never sleep again, indeed.
It's probably my favorite horror franchise, to be honest. Is the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo.
Well, that's all. Mojo's okay. It's just another list channel. Check it out if you want. But they usually get their shit wrong. That's usually the case with most list channels. Check it out if you want. Thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all on the next one.